beautiful planner people. I am today going to be making some dashboards for my ring bound planner. Now you can make these in any size and you can do it with whatever materials you want to use, but if you want to do it along with me today, because it is a very quick thing you can do yourself at home, you will need, if you have the things we need, of course, some sort of paper, and that can be wrapping paper that you like, a craft paper. You could have drawn something yourself, printed something off, whatever it is with a design you like. Some scissors or a guillotine, and ideally a laminator, some laminating pouches, but you can just do this on cardstock if you have a stiffer paper, and also a hole punch. So I have chosen this paper, which actually is from last year, and as you can see is incredibly wrinkly, but hopefully you can see it's a baby pink colour with gold Christmas trees on it, and I think it would really work for a dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out, using my guillotine here, an A5 size of this. So we'll do that on time lapse and then show you how it looks in a moment. So I'm going to use this size that I already know works in my planner as like a template. I'm not going to bother drawing on the paper because I always tend to find that you can see through it so easily that if I make a little mistake, it's going to show right through. So I'm just going to do it like this and hope that this works, but if it doesn't, we'll learn along together that this isn't the best way to do it. So, oh, knocked the phone. Hang on, I don't want to cut this template off at all. There we go. So that's that part. And I guess I want to take it here. Making sure it's lined up nicely. Which it isn't. Hang on. Maybe drawing on it with a pencil might have been an okay idea, but for now, this is okay. Okay, so get rid of this excess. I might use some excess to make a little bookmark or something in a moment. Now, the paper is a little bit wrinkly. I am hoping that this will straighten out once it's in the laminator. So let's see if we can do this. Has that worked out nicely? I know this seems like I'm taking a lot of time, but I'd rather do it properly once than have to do it twice. There we go, and it has gone a bit wonky at the end there, but that's nothing I can't sort out with some scissors. So I've got one here that's the correct size. Again, I will just trim the edges in a moment with some scissors, and then I'm going to do another one. I think, oh, I might get one out of this piece. That's handy. So let's just check. Here we go. Maybe I should safety pin this. Not safety pin, paper clip. Let's have a look. Will that help? So if I line this up really nicely and paper clip it here, is that going to help keep it together a bit better? Of course it is. Oh, maybe not, but it is still easier to move around at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. That worked out really nicely. Okay. So now I have the two sheets of paper that should be the same size, but I know this first one was a little bit wonky up on the top edge there. So I'm going to go and make sure that this is the right size, trim it with scissors if I need to, and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I have that now. I've trimmed it up, so hopefully it's as close as I can get it to an A5. It is quite tricky actually with it being such thin paper. I'm just going to load it up into a laminated pouch now, and I'll show you, for anyone who hasn't done this before, it's really easy. As a teacher, I'm quite au fait with laminating things. So you want to put the blank sides in together. And then there's, on your laminating pouch, there's a sealed end. So for just neatness, you want to just go, and you could use this a lot more economically if you wanted to do two at once. I might put in a little bookmark one as well and see how that turns out. But I'm just going to put this in there and then I'll feed it through the laminator. I'll show you that as well. Okie dokie. So I'm going to use this Texit A4 personal laminator. A4 is the maximum size and it does say maximum 80 microns. That light's now popped on, so it's ready to go. This pouch is actually 150 microns, but I've not so far had any problem. Hopefully we won't have any problems now. I just prefer the slightly more rigid look for a dashboard and feel. But obviously if you get your own, don't use my recommendation of using stuff that it says not to use. If you really want to feel confident, obviously get yourself a laminator that will accommodate the more rigid pouches. This is not got the most perfect edge. I've struggled a little bit with it being wrapping paper and it being quite a thin wrapping paper. I think if you got a quality one, and especially a glittered one, which I think I'm going to have to try because I think that would be really pretty, that would be a lot more easy to work with. But this is how it's going to come out, and I think I'm going to pass it through twice. I'm not sure if that actually helps, but I'm going to do it anyway, to hopefully give that just that extra bit of rigidity. That's not a word. Make it more rigid. And then I will cut off the edges and we will hole punch it and we'll see how it looks in the planner. So let's have a look. I like how that works though. I like the way that the gold and pink works together. I'll not bother showing you the second round through because I don't think it's going to be that interesting to watch, so bear with me. Okay, so that's been through the laminator now. Making it wobble, sorry, twice. So what I'm going to do now is just guillotine this off with a little bit of a perimeter. It's a satisfying noise. As you can see, it's not the straightest edge, but you'd have to really look and be really fussy about that. If it was from a shop, obviously I would be, but because I've made it myself, it's cost me the cost of one laminator pouch. I'm not particularly fussy about it at all. Okay, that is quite a wonky edge. We'll live and learn. It's the first one I've done this year. Okay, so it is quite flimsy actually, and I think if I was going to do it again, I might even try to laminate, put like another pouch, and try that. Should I do it? I'm going to think, should I and risk maybe breaking it, or should I not? I'm gonna do it. Wish me luck. Okay guys, you're living on the edge with me here. This is the riskiest thing I've done today. Okay, here we go. Wish it luck as it goes through the journey. Okay, we'll see how this comes out. Hopefully we don't hear any grinding noises or squishing of stuck paper or anything like that. But hopefully it might work. Let me know if you've done something like this before. What's your best hack for making it better? If you have any really thick laminator pouches and you've got them from, you know, experience and you think they're great, let me know and I will use those in future. That has worked, I think. I feel like that's thicker. And then I was thinking, just whilst that's going through, I might stick Christmas 2020, although there's not numbers, there's only alphabet, so maybe I'll put Christmas, but that's a bit much. Maybe Xmas. Leave it with me, we might decorate it. I've got some foil stickers here as well, I might try and use those. We'll see. We'll cut this out and then we'll see if we're going to add any extras in. Okay, bear with me whilst I get that cut and then we'll go from there. Okay, so there is our dashboard. Now it's definitely a little bit thicker, and because this side's more wonky, I'm going to have that as the inside bottom part, and I'm going to hole punch it. This is my hole punch that I got from AliExpress way back when. Hopefully it will go through all of this at once. Wait, is that now the same size as I wanted it before? Because it's got extra edges now. Where's my template gone? Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger now, but we're going to go with it. It's amateur crafts hour, guys. Ooh, that was quite the crunch, but it's gone through. And then I always snippety snip snip so that I don't have to open the rings of my planner unnecessarily. Okay, let's see how it fits in. I'm going to take myself to monthly, and I'm going to go to December. Just pop it in here for now. Oh no, no, it's okay. Oh no, it's not. Why hasn't it done it right? Oh no. Why hasn't it done that? It must have shifted. Oh, I didn't check. I normally always check this before I punch, and I haven't. But you can see, if it was in the right place, that would look cute. I'm going to have to go and do this again now. What a nightmare. I mean, I could just individually punch that one. But it's still a little bit big, isn't it? Because look, it's sticking over the edge. Oh! How annoying. Okay, leave it with me. Be back in 2 minutes. Okay, so I've popped it in here, right at the front of my planner. So when I open it, there it is with this Christmassy vibe. Now, admittedly, it's not my best work. It has got an extra hole punch here that it didn't need to have. And it isn't as, really it's too big. I'm not really sure what happened there, apart from the extra lamination around the edges made it too big. I understand that now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another way to do this. That hopefully will look a little bit better, but you guys will know that you can do a better job of this in your own time. And hopefully I've just shown you that not everything works the first time you do it. But yeah, I do quite like it. I'm going to keep it there. I probably will upgrade it though when I get around to it. And I think if you double-sided tape the inside to keep it steady, that would make it a lot easier to cut the shape. And I would cut the shape slightly smaller with the margin in mind. So that's something I'm going to work on, and I'll show you if I do that again. I'll insert it here. Right, so we've had many a fail here. This one was floppy. I punched it wrong and it was wonky. First attempt. Advice to you, I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. I then went on and I got a piece of cardstock that was A5, and then I glued this flimsy whimsy cheap old wrapping paper to it on both sides, cut it off and took it through the laminator. Now it is super lovely and stiff. That's what she said. And it's just a lot better. So if I show you now, here, I popped it in here. That is now the perfect size. It is punched properly. It looks beautiful. Excuse the wobbling. Inside, let's move this away. Inside the planner, it's a lot better size than that one. I really like how this worked. So I did go a bit, you know, it's not mine if it's not got a little bit of a mistake on it. I decided when I put it through the laminator to cut it off, so I wasn't waiting an extra time for the other half of the A5 sheet to laminate, which actually made it wonky. So be patient, everyone. But this is lovely. I can still see all of my tabs, and I love the way this looks for my December setup. So that is lovely. I really like it. That's the way forward. This one in the bin, but you know, everybody makes mistakes. I'm now going to have a quick look at how I can add some bits to it to make it maybe be the Vlogmas, in the Vlogmas intro. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to try and add Vlogmas to it with this and a couple of other sheets. So let's see if we can make this work, guys. But you know, if you make one of these, please tag me in it on Instagram. I absolutely love seeing things that people have made. These little one-of-a-kind pieces, I just love them. Right, so we're going to go across the top, across the bottom, top, I think. So now I'm going to go middle. Now VLOGMAS, so it's 7, which is awkward. No, it's not. 3 on either side. VLOG, so I want the G to be right in the middle. So let's find the G. G. might have to glue these on because they're not the most secure. Hopefully that will be okay. Let's have a look then. Look how this has got capital letters. I'm not going to press them on actually until I know that it's going to work. And then we want an S, lowercase. I can't remember where I got these from, you know, but I'm pretty sure they were just like home bargain or something. Oh. So again, I'm not going to commit and press them down just yet. Oh. Just dropped one now. Not sure which one I've dropped there. And L. I think it will fit just about. I think I'll drop the V. Yeah, there it is. Does that look cute? I don't know if it's a bit much, like all the way across. Do I want it downwards? Maybe I don't even want it at all. I'm not being very decisive here. So I've committed and pressed that G right on there, but it's okay. Right, so let's just maybe a bit more floaty heart. A little bit more informal. Vlog. Where's the A gone? Where's that? Duh. Okay. Vlogmas, and then what I was gonna do was add one of these cute little gifts. Probably go with this one because it's in the bottom corner. Then maybe stick that there and add to it with this 2021. Oh, I've only got one too. Why have I only got one too? Oh, that's a shame. I had it all planned out. Have I got another one? Yes. I always buy more than one. Okay, we can do it. These are definitely a home bargain special. There we go. Like that. Vlogmas 2021. That A is driving me mad, it's too far over. That M needs to move up as well. There we go. Vlogmas 2021. That's my little dashboard. That's cute. I like it. Let's pop it in the planner and see how it looks. Where's my planner gone? There. Cute. I like it. Vlogmas 2021. Done. But I'm also going to work on another dashboard which is really cute and easy to do, and I don't think I'm going to mess this one up, and I'm going to get myself a bit of cardstock. I'm going to cut it into an A5 size. Hang fire, bear with me. So A5. There we go. Hopefully it's the same as this. Perfect, that's easier, isn't it? And then easy peasy. I'm going to use, I've selected 4 washi tapes I think work nicely together, and I'm going to diagonally across this paper put 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 etc 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 etc. So this is all some of my favorite washi tapes with a Christmas vibe. Then I'm going to laminate and punch that. So let's see how that one works out. I'll put you on time lapse though, because that will be monotonous, so I'll do that for you. Okay, so I've successfully taped this piece of paper to my mouse mat. So let's hope that when I peel it up, it doesn't all go belly up. Here we go. Okay, I lost one at the end there, but that's okay. So here's how it looks. And then now what I need to do is the other side. So I'll do that, and then I'll chop the edges off with the guillotine and come back to you then. Okay, so I love the way this has turned out. It's really pretty. And I actually really like the way it looks with it outwards being laminated, but I know if I don't laminate it, the washi might start to peel up. It might not last and be as strong, so I'm going to laminate this and punch it, and then we will see which one looks most effective. I think I already know that this one will, but I didn't trim it slightly smaller, did I? So should I do that? Let's see. Yeah, I should, shouldn't I? So I'm going to do that and hope for the best. Hang on. So if I get my laminator, my guillotine, and just trim a tiny bit off the edges, not much, literally just a little bit, that's just going to allow for that lamination. And then a bit at the bottom. Okay, hopefully those little pieces that have come off will now allow for the laminated part around the edge to sit nicely, but I will show you when it's done if that's worked. Okie dokie, now we're talking. This is great. It's really nice, really thick, and it's the right size. So let's punch this and see what happens. Where's my hole punch gone? Wish us luck. Everyone cross your fingers, say a little prayer. Here we go. Oh. Okay, that sounded okay. And then do a little snippety snip. Let's just take those little plastic holes away. Okay, let's see then. Snip these. And then here we have, that's the right size dashboard for this planner. There we go, that's what we want, isn't it? Excuse the ring light coming up there. That is lovely. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly the right size. So snipping that little extra bit off really did help. And then if I show you this one as well next to it, let's pop this one in. This is the one that I've made with washi. And as you can see, just an absolutely beautifully festive dashboard that we've made in our own time, in our own space, with our own materials. It's really one of a kind for you. And there's another one here that I actually made last year or a couple of years ago, and I actually haven't snipped this one. It's had a bit more of a purple tone to it, but I prefer my new one. But let's just show you this one anyway. There we go. We are now ready for Christmas in the beautiful dashboards that we have, that we've made. So hopefully that video was useful to you. Hopefully you will make something more beautiful than what I've made, because this, although I am pleased with it, could be a lot better. But please do let me know if you make one, because I would really love to see that. But until the next video, that's it from me. Have a really festive day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.